Yes, boys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Miko Stewart, and I'm a man on a mission to help men break free from the weakness of society and become more masculine. And today I'm going to bring you on a vlog in Vietnam. So I've been in Vietnam for around 5 days now. It was an absolute mission to get here. My visa, I had a lot of issues with my visa, and it ended up being one of the most stressful, full on traveling experiences of my life to go from Bali to Vietnam. And I was just coming out of a deep meditation spiritual ashram in the jungle of Bali for 1 month. And to come into the situation of travel and visas and paperwork and connecting flights and big long queues and collecting bags and baggage issues and internet, having to get SIM cards, all that stuff. No one speaking a word of English, no one very friendly. It was a fucking hectic experience. But today we're settled. I'll give you a little apartment tour. Why not? So we got a nice little studio apartment in the northern area of Vietnam. This is my spiritual master who teaches me all the wisdom I need to know about life and myself. He's now passed away. His name was Ratu Bagus, which is a name that was given to him, and it stands for Great King. So, Great King is like your higher self, your spiritual soul self, and he's like the physical representation of that soul for us to connect to. Got a little office setup going on here. Got a new podcast mic, camera that tracks me when I move, so I can move around the room and it tracks me. Right now, today, I'm doing guides for my clients on how to stay on track with low calorie, high protein options when on the go. And I'll be honest with you, it's been a fucking nightmare trying to get the macronutrients. You got like a McDonald's order, breakfast order, petrol station food, all that good stuff, but that's boring anyway. So let's get back to the apartment. Look at this fucking bed, boys. Look at the bed, it's fucking huge. I was I was on a single bed, right? I was on a single bed for how long? For 1 month, sharing a room with 3 people on a single bed. And to come into this place and have a fucking king size bed. Whoa, look at that. I ended up sleeping lengthways the other night because it just had so much room. So yeah, this is the pad. Very happy with it. It's given me a beautiful sense of appreciation of having my own space, because after being in a meditation retreat for 3 months and not having your own space, just this is like luxury for me. It's a small enough apartment studio, but it's really nice. I do some journaling first thing in the morning once I wake up with some water, because when I wake up, I'm really bombarded with thoughts. Thoughts come in like crazy, and I need to get them out before I can start my day and do my deep meditation practice. Otherwise, those thoughts consume me and they start to grow legs. So get the fucking thoughts out on paper, right? Write that shit down. No matter what it is, you could just be saying fuck, fuck my life, but you're getting it out. That's the main thing. So the plan right now is to finish off this guide. I'm on my second coffee of the day. I'm turning into a bit of a caffeine addict, but I love it. I'm feeling fucking good. Super happy. And then we're linking up with my friend Corey, who is also in Vietnam, and we've rented motorbikes yesterday, which is good fun. So we're going to take the motorbikes, meet up with another girl who's a family friend of mine from Ireland, and we're going to go for a road trip up the mountains to visit this big Lady Buddha statue. So I'm taking you along for the journey. Alright, boys, this is the outfit for the day. We've got a nice, stylish, classical white tee that you just cannot beat. Got the Apple Watch, alright, which we're going to be upgrading for a nice little piece very soon. Once I master the L-sit to handstand press, I'm going to treat myself and get myself a nice expensive watch. After my meditation retreat, I went on a shopping spree because I felt so rewarded after going toe to toe with my demons for 1 month that I wanted to treat myself. And I was shopping with such self-love. I wasn't doing it to chase pleasure. I was doing it to treat myself and reward myself after really trying very hard to cleanse demons out of my system in a month in the jungle. Got myself a nice leather bag to hold on my stuff. And we got some nice stylish casual pants from H&M that fit quite nicely around the legs with some Birkenstocks to match. And we can't really see the full fit. We're gonna have to point the camera down to get the full appreciation of the fit. All right, I'll have to go all the way back too. This is a joke. This is a joke, boys. What's going on with the camera? All right, this is the fit. All right, this is the fit. This is how we're looking. Let me do my catwalk. Oh yeah, you like this? You like fucking like this, boys? And we also have some nice rectangle sunglasses to complete the look with my sacred medallion, which is like a Jesus cross to me, which protects me direct from the higher power and keeps me safe in my life. This bag that I bought is unbelievable, right? It can fit so much stuff. Look what I've got in here, right? You're never gonna guess. I've got a full fucking water bottle in there, right? Nice bamboo water bottle with himself truly on the bottle. And it's phenomenal. I need to fill this up actually. It fits so much stuff. I used to think like leather bags for men were gay, but realistically, come on. Like, if you want to carry your stuff around, just fucking carry the bag, and it adds an extra layer of fashion, makes you look stylish, makes you feel good, look classy. So why fucking not, boys, right? Why not? So we're gonna fill up this water, and we're gonna get on the road, and we're gonna get some food. Let's go. I told Corey to record me going off on the motorbike. It would look cool for some B-roll. But as you can see, we got a bit stuck, boys. We got a bit stuck.
I love us, we're like fucking clumsy boys.
Go over. Alright, we have survived the road trip. We didn't die. This is Corey.
Corey is a bit dodgy on a bike, but he survived as well. We're both having a great time. I mean, look at this view here. Up at this, you can't really see much. There's a sea out there, as you can see. It's better. And we're at a Lady Buddha statue. Big girl. This girl has been bulking. She's put on the pies. And we're gonna go check her out from the inside. No sus. I won't focus. Why won't it focus? It's a joke. There you go. It's way harder vlogging with other people.
Oh, yeah. I find it way easier by myself. I'm just being that dickhead. I'm not comfortable. I'm not comfortable in my best friend's presence.
I'm gonna remind you every now and again. You sound a bit gay.
He'll bully me. We just fed each other airplanes and trains in the cafe, but we're still not comfortable.
No.
You look like with your puckered lips. Don't look at the one with the white.
It's coming to, oh Jesus, here we go. That's really disrespectful. This is a
After being in that ashram for a month, the connection that I feel for being connected to life and present in all actions that you do and giving thanks and really taking the time to feel life is much higher, and I'm very appreciative for that, because life is not fun when you're just cruising through on autopilot mode, chasing pleasures and not being connected to the very thing that is keeping you alive, your breath, how you feel, the beautiful things you have to be grateful for in your life. I mean, look at this stuff here, you know.
As human beings, we created this, you know. I did not do this. I'm not taking credit, but like someone with with the same arms as me, the same eyes as me, created this, you know, like these kind of statues. It's phenomenal. And if you come here and you're just in your head and you're not really connected, you don't appreciate these kind of things.
I remember when I was a little child and my parents took me on tours for touristy things. This is the last kind of place I wanted to come to, but now I really appreciate it. It's very, very touching, you know, to just be at that stage of my life at 26. I'm very, very happy.
Is that right, Corey?
Oh, yeah, brother.
We're different people now. We're interested in Buddhism and spiritual quests.
It's fascinating. You can see the meaning behind
Well,
it
still
all as well.
deep-throating statues, though. There's still that little bit of...
I actually went up to the statue and apologized.
Did you?
Yeah.
Good man.
So I went over and apologized because I was like, I don't know if you're reading
This is the intention. This is it. You know, it's everything matters. What you do behind the scenes, boys.
Makes a difference, you know. If you're going to be deep-throating statues, it's going to carry with you karmically. Now, Corey's leaving me and I forgot my slippers, so I'm going to go back and get my fake Birkenstocks. I also had to apologize. I went and took my shoes off outside the place and I put them back on and just walked straight through the place where you're not supposed to wear shoes. Just had to apologize there to the gods. Wow, look at this, huh? This is phenomenal. After we walked around for a little bit, we heard there was some big monkeys on the premises, which we found one. And he was a fucking ugly looking fucker, I'll tell you that much. He was a bit crazy looking. And then, in the toilets, we were instructed how to pee. Yes, how to pee. In case you aren't aware, you don't want to do it with no hands. Alright, just keep that in mind, boys. Then we actually seen some real monkeys in the trees, which was very cool to see them in their natural habitat. They were a bit shy, but they were eating some sort of like seed or nut, and then they threw it down on top of me, which is a bit rude, I'm not gonna lie. But we'll leave him be, alright?
Corey's getting bullied by a bus.
Here was take 2 of getting some cinematic footage on the bikes, which didn't work out again. Corey's phone holder fell off the bike. we can't get no cinematic shots. But we got it done in the end, boys. We got some cinematic shots. I wouldn't say they're very cinematic, but it's better than what we had been getting in the past.
Yeah, fucking crash, lad. Fucking crash.
This was me pretending to be on MTV Cribs.
Oh shit, that's the Mick Swagger Jagger right there. Alright people, welcome to MTV Cribs. AKA Big Back Silverback.
Alright boys, I was gonna stay in and cook myself a meal and have a quiet evening in, but I've decided, fuck that. I'm gonna get out onto the streets in the main area of the city and I'm gonna go for an adventure. I'm gonna get myself a steak. Alright, I'm gonna treat myself to a buffalo steak, and then I might even do some street interviews with people and do some socializing, get out there and get immersed in the atmosphere that is in Da Nang. Thank you for the food. It was very tasty. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, thanks guys. See you. Thanks guys. See you. Bye, Jen. Bye. Bye.
Have a good night.
Unbelievable. Bye. Really tasty. Amazing people. Very friendly. 10 out of 10 experience. Definitely gonna come back. Hey, you look great. See?
So ugly.
You look beautiful.
No.
I just want to ask you one question. Very, very simple but very deep question.
You can ask me first and alright.
It's a very easy question. Are you happy in life?
Yes, of
Yeah,
course.
you're happy. What makes you happy? What is the things in your life that make you happy?
Huh. I don't know.
You don't know? Really?
It's normal. My life is normal.
Yeah. So you like simple life?
Yeah, simple. It's medium. It's not happy too much. Yes.
But you're peaceful, content.
What?
You're peaceful inside, feeling happy in the day to day.
Yeah.
Okay. And last question. What would you say to somebody who isn't happy in their life right now?
What?
What would you tell somebody who isn't happy in their life? What would you tell them to do?
Oh my god. You can change
the question: if you had a younger brother or sister and they were not happy, what would you tell them to do?
I
You don't know?
Sorry.
That's all right, no problem. Thank you so. Can I give you a hug?
Yes,
Thank you so much for your courage, your confidence.
Where are you from?
Ireland.
Ireland.
Ireland,
Yes.
Ireland,
What's
yeah.
your name?
Miko.
Miko.
What's-
I'm Trinity.
Trinity?
Yes.
Trinity.
Nice to meet
That's
you.
a beautiful name.
Yes.
Are you on
thanks.
Instagram, Trinity?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you on Instagram?
Yes, of course.
Do you think I can get your Instagram?
All right.
Yeah. Let's do it. Yeah. See, I was walking down the street here, and there's so many lights and colors, but I've seen your beautiful face from here, and I was like, I have to come over. So
Thank you.
no problem.
All right.
You can put it in there. I think we make a cute couple. Huh? She's nervous because she thinks she's ugly, which is completely crazy because she's absolutely stunning. Trinity. Is that Vietnamese name?
No.
No? Amazing, thank you. Your English is very good as well.
It's a little, but my vocabulary is a little quiet. I should improve my English. Yes, better.
That's good.
Yeah.
Maybe you can teach me some Vietnamese sometime.
And
Yeah.
you can teach me
English. All right, perfect. We have a deal. All right. All the best.
to
I'm
meet
gonna go for
you.
adventure.
Yeah, have a good night.
I see you. Bye. Just like that, boys, huh? The fucking extroverted YouTuber on the prowl. Arr. Emily and
Nick.
oh, Nick.
How long have you been here then?
5 days.
Oh.
Yeah. The question I wanted to ask you is, if you could tell your younger self something, what would it be?
I don't know. I think as a kid I put a lot of pressure on myself
Uh-huh.
to to fit into a certain, like, you know, if I work hard at school, I'm going to get into a certain college, and I'm going to, you know, like, I put so much of my self-worth into that, and I think, you know, sort of hitting the mark and then just kind of feeling deflated by it. I
Yeah.
wish I would have just told myself it's going to be okay.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I think
Almost
kind-
like the thing you were working towards didn't bring the fulfillment
Oh, not at
you
all.
thought it would. Yeah.
And as well, sort of, there's been points in my life sort of following a non-traditional path that it's felt like it hasn't really, you know, like I felt like less, or like I wasn't keeping up, and it's kind of been nice. Recently, I've been doing events in Chiang Mai. He actually was a DJ at some of my events, right?
Nice.
True,
And it's going pretty well, following
what-
a non-traditional path.
What would you tell your younger self? Just to relax, enjoy the process?
I would, just to just to keep going, keep pursuing, even if it feels like you don't quite fit in, following your own passions and just your interests, and yes.
You know, you never know what's going to happen until you actually take the
Exactly.
step.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing that. It was
Sure.
very profound.
What about you?
Now, Nick, you've got a
Yeah,
tough game.
yeah.
Tough game to beat,
Tough,
man.
tough,
No pressure.
tough to follow up. I'd say to my younger self to enjoy life more, maybe, especially when you're young. Like, not that I'm super old right now, but it's like.
Oh,
You're,
no.
yeah,
Man,
my
you're
30s
a
now,
DJ
so
in
every-
Vietnam.
yeah.
You're young. It doesn't matter what age you are. You're living the young life, my friend.
Yeah, but I'd say especially like my studying self, I would say like the studying is not the most important, and enjoy life more.
I'd agree with both of your points, and I would say the same to my younger child, the same points. I think the main thing I would say is to not be afraid of like being authentic, you know, that the real joy and fulfillment in life comes from you being your true self, and that actually trying to fit in and be what you think other people want you to be actually doesn't even make them like you, you know. It's like this fake image of yourself that people don't even respond to because it's not really you. So you end up attracting people in your life that aren't really your friends because their friends is this fake image. So
If you're for everybody, you're for nobody.
that's
And
it.
you're also not happy with yourself.
Yeah, you need to find the right tribe and you need to be authentic to get there. I've just had a big realization, right? Being extroverted is a skill. It's not a characteristic. It's not a personality trait. We're all naturally introverted and extroverted at certain times in our life. And obviously, if you don't socialize, if you don't get out and challenge yourself, talk to people, and do it regularly,
you're not going to be comfortable, so you will label yourself as an introvert, which is something I've done. But when you're in the flow of it and you keep doing it, and you go out and you talk to the next person and you keep the ball rolling, it just becomes normal. And when it becomes normal, it becomes your identity. You know, you become an extrovert, so it's a skill. It's not a personality trait.
On my way home, I thought it'd be a great idea to try and record some B-roll footage on my big camera while I was driving on the moped. Now, bear in mind, I've only been driving these motorbikes for like a week or two. The confidence is getting too high, boys. It's getting too high, I'm getting too confident because I nearly crashed into a fucking pole. So, lesson learned.
Boys, boys. Lads, boys, gentlemen, I am so happy right now in my life. I cannot believe that I'm able to do stuff like this, to go on the streets with a big camera and chat up beautiful women and be the alpha male in the situation. It's such a blessing for me, because it wasn't always like this. You know, I'm just so touched at my inner confidence in a new country, speaking to foreign women and people in general. It's really signified where I'm at in my life. You know, I used to be in hell in my life. I used to be insecure, anxious, unconfident, panic attacks, dropped out of school, drug addicted, selling weed, all these toxic things in my life, and I never saw a way out. And I cannot believe that I'm here living my dreams. I was emotional when I came back home and I was lying on the bed, because I can't believe it, you know. I'm so happy right now in my life, and it's come from my internal peace. You know, the reason I'm able to talk like this to people on the streets and to women, beautiful women, is because of my internal confidence and my internal peace that I've worked hard to achieve. You're never going to get to where you want to be if you don't face your demons, if you don't do the hard work. It's temporary, okay? The hard work is temporary. There's always going to be hard work for you to do, but the real hard work of facing your shit, getting real with yourself, and making a change is temporary. It gets easier, but you got to do it. And when you do it, this is what you get. You get a life of freedom and of being able to do things you never thought possible. So use this as motivation. Challenge yourself, face your demons, do the things that you know you should be doing. You know what you need to do. You know you got to get out there. You know you got to get uncomfortable. You got to start challenging yourself. Throw yourself into the deep end. Whatever your biggest fear is, go for it. Alright? I'll leave it at that for this video, boys. I hope you enjoyed a bit of a chaotic vlog here in Vietnam. But I'm over the moon. I couldn't have had a better day. So thank you for coming along for the journey. I will see you in the next one. Peace. All the best.